Hey guys, this is Ritsu, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm actually doing a traditional piece because I had some bad luck and I managed to spill a glass of water on my laptop. Fingers crossed it still works when it dries, but yeah, for now I just decided to do this. I also decided that I would do my time lapses and stuff like that with commentary, so maybe more you guys can get something more out of it and actually understand what I'm doing. Um, but yeah, basically what I wanted to do here was just like some kind of a mystical girl with like flowy hair and flowy skirt kind of thing. It kind of evolved into a girl that controls weather and seasons and things like that. It was a very spontaneous thing, like nothing actually planned or something. But yeah, basically here you can see me starting to line things. I first used the 0.05 black marker, which is like really thin. I mean, it's almost too thin for me actually. So I usually like go over my lines 2 times or something, or use the other one. But I thought it was great to start off so I could do the details. I then erased all the pencil lines, but I ended up messing up a bit because I smudged some of the lines because I was impatient as always. Yeah, I tend to be really impatient when doing lines and then erasing them because it takes ages to dry, and yeah, that happens to me often, and I should be more careful. Yeah, then afterwards I went in and lined the outsides of it to give it a more to give it more contrast with the background. I lined them with a 0.5 marker, or a liner, I suppose. So yeah, you can see like the outlines are a bit thicker. And then I just like added some details here and there. And now it's coloring time. I first went in with this really light peach kind of color that I usually use for skin, for her hair, because well, most of my Copic markers are actually dried out, so I decided to use a color scheme where I can use the Copic markers that are still functional enough. So I kind of went with this like peach pink and blue kind of color scheme. I ended up deciding on her dress being mostly white with just some slight blue shading because I dread coloring large surfaces with markers because they leave like the kind of marks on the paper that I really don't like. Then I decided that inside her hair would kind of like be day and night sky kind of thing to give it a more mystical kind of look because I don't know, it just felt like it would be fun, you know. Oh, also I use I use the silver marker for that I usually use for Christmas cards for shading her skin because I am out of all gray Copic markers. They're all dried up, so yeah, that was my solution kind of thing. I also darken up the bottom of her hair with pink, so she kind of has this ombre thing going on, I guess. Yeah, and then while doing this background here, the blue marker actually ended up drying up on me in the middle, so you can see all kinds of streaks there. Yeah, it's I'm really not that used to doing traditional art. I make many mistakes, and I just kind of go with the flow, I suppose. And then because I got all those streaks with the previous marker, I ended up taking another one and just laying color over it to give it a more unified look. It didn't quite work, but I suppose it was a little bit better. I ended up fixing this in Photoshop slightly when editing it. Like I said, I really dread coloring any large areas with markers because of all those tricks. Yeah. Oh, and then I just added some minor details with the white gel pen, like the stars on her left side. And I also gave her a small white outline to separate her from the background a bit and give it a little bit more contrast so she pops out some more. And also just because I thought it looked good. And this is basically the finished piece. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and here's hoping my laptop gets fixed soon and I can continue my regularly scheduled digital art. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya!